brother can't make friends. Pray for better days, now it's 300K when my day ends. Do you remember last night, cause I blacked out? In that all-white dress with her back out. Said be careful with her heart, cause it's fragile. And thinking about her past, make her lash out. See with me, it ain't no worries at all. Any problem, I'll be there in one call. If we locked in, you my dog. Fan of you, hang pictures on my wall. Roll one, let's get high tonight. Backseat, Maybach, lavish life. Chilling with the stars like a satellite. AP on my arm and it's shining bright.
Living in the haze, staying in the shade. All I do is sit around and wait for better days. I could use a break. Can I get an amen? All I do is sit around and wait for better days. Sit around and wait. Better days. I could use a break. All I do is sit around and wait for better days. Better days. All I do is sit around and wait for better days. Take a seat, right over there. Sat on the stairs, stay or leave. The cabinets are bare and I'm unaware of just how we got into this mess. Got so aggressive. I know we meant all good intentions. So pull me closer. Why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over? I can't just let you go. Oh baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle. Baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle. Oh, take a step back for a minute into the kitchen. Floors are wet and taps are still running, dishes are broken. How did we get into this mess? Got so aggressive. I know we meant all good intentions. So pull me closer. Why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over? I can't just let you go. Oh baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle.
All right. Hey. Hey, welcome everyone. Oh my gosh, this event keeps getting better and better. What an amazing turnout. Thank you all for coming tonight for this Best of Ringling Awards ceremony. I'm Larry Thompson, the president of Ringling College of Art and Design, and I'm so thrilled to be able to welcome all of you to the Best of Ringling Awards ceremony. This is one of my favorite events that we have at the college. I want to give a special shout out to all of you who are actually tuning in to our live stream. And that's being broadcast all around the world. So this is definitely an international event. And it's going to be an unforgettable night. Best of Ringling is a highly anticipated annual tradition here at Ringling because it celebrates the incredible talent of our students across every major, not just 1, 2, 3, or 4, but every major. And all of the awards are certainly a big deal. The President's and Gold Awards are not only prestigious awards, but they also come with a modest financial scholarships that are applied to the students' spring semester accounts. This display of exemplary works gives us a glimpse into the very best student work here at Ringling College, and is as selected by a jury of visiting professionals and by faculty members. It's always a joy to see this show come together because it exemplifies the best of the best here at Ringling College. So in addition to live streaming this event for the first time, we're also handling the physical exhibition differently this year. We're so pleased that a full exhibition of the Best of Ringling award-winning work will be on permanent display in the Willis Smith Gallery on campus beginning in August. This way, current students, prospective students, families, and visitors will be able to experience this incredible exhibit for an entire year. It's going to be outstanding, I think, for people. So now, let's hear some thoughts, your thoughts on the Best of Ringling.
Best of Ringling is the most talented individuals that Ringling has to offer.
It's a portal for new ideas. It is the best of the best.
Students from every major and every year can submit their work for consideration to be juried by an industry professional.
It's not often that as a student you get to have your work looked at by professionals in the field that you want to go into.
It helps a lot in that transition from academic to a professional setting.
They look for the most polished projects, the most industry-ready projects, to the most complete examples of what each major is really supposed to do.
It's a great way to just hear constructive feedback, just see what does the audience see.
I love collaborating with students from different majors on campus because of the diverse perspectives that they bring to the table.
You get to see the best of what our students are able to make.
I love painting because I can really experiment with colors, the paint in there, and be messy and just throw paints everywhere, and it's just super fun.
Photography is actually part of the fine art major now as well, and it's been really rewarding getting to work with other fine artists pretty closely.
There's not really another event that bridges all of the majors together.
I'm so excited for Best of Ringling. I cannot wait to see everyone's work.
Best of Ringling is a one-of-a-kind event.
I can't wait for Best of Ringling. It always gets me excited every year, and I can't wait for it this year too.
I'm really excited for Best of Ringling this year so I can get a look at what everybody's been working on.
There's no point to missing it.
Go celebrate your friends, go celebrate all the students, and go have fun.
Best of Ringling is the event of the year. You cannot miss it.
Best of Ringling.
Wasn't that amazing? That was, I thought, a great capitalization of Best of Ringling, and with all the enthusiasm, and having it from this audience is so great. So tonight I'm going to be able to hand the mic over to tonight's MC, and there are not just one, we actually have two of our own students who are going to be hosting tonight's awards. So please give it up for Film Juniors and your Best of Ringling hosts, Alex Afaro and Davis Percy.
Hello, everybody.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you, Larry. Welcome, everyone. Can I get another round of applause for tonight's festivities? My name is Alex.
And my name is Davis, and it is our absolute pleasure this evening to be emceeing tonight's Best of Ringling Awards ceremony.
In addition to tonight's events, we'll hope you can check out all of the award-winning artworks online at bestofringling.com.
So, to keep you guys guessing, the majors will be called in a new random order different from last year. We also have some fun facts about each major.
Each department head will announce the bronze, silver, and gold awards. Then we'll invite Dr. Thompson back to the stage to present the President's Awards. If your name is called, if you get an award, please come to the stage. Are you guys excited? Let's get started.
Hey, Alex.
Y'all? Hey.
Did you know that Mark Perry, one of our faculty, was the cinematographer on the first Fantastic Four film ever made in 1994? We can just say it had a kind of exclusive release. And that means, to start us off, it's our pleasure to introduce our film department head, Patrick Alexander.
Patrick!
All right, can you hear me? Thank you, Alex and Davis, two film students who, if anything, I just wish you would speak up more. That's an inside joke. I love you guys. All right, our approach in film is a little different from every other department, and I want to take just a second to explain why. In most majors, you can point to a single finished piece around this time of year, a painting, a photograph, a poster, and one juror can typically evaluate that. But in filmmaking, it's never a solo endeavor, as you can see. Every film requires many people working across many disciplines: directing, cinematography, producing, editing, production design, sound design, and many more. And this is all to create just one single artifact. So rather than honor a single finished piece in the gold, silver, and bronze categories, the film department decided a long time ago that we were going to honor everything a student had contributed across every discipline in the filmmaking process in one academic year. That kind of evaluation doesn't just require a single juror, it actually requires a jury. And we are very fortunate that our own esteemed faculty step into that role every time. I want to thank Senna Amangor, Bradley Battersby, Matt Gissing, Cheryl Haler, Damon Malucci, Andy Nguyen, Nick Palladino, Mark Perry, and Sean Webley for their thorough reviews and judging this year. And without further ado, the Bronze Juror Award goes to Andres Perez Andresen for his sophomore year body of work. Great speech. The Silver Jurors Award goes to Allegra Bortoni for her junior year body of work. Allegra. And last but not least, the Gold Jurors Award this year goes to Emily Voiles for her senior year body of work.
Thank you, Patrick. Davis, did you know that EDES faculty Greg Randall worked on the new award-winning ride Monsters Unchained at Universal's Epic Universe? Pretty cool.
That's pretty rad. And now we'd like to introduce the head of entertainment design, Jamie DeRider.
Thank you very much. This year for entertainment design, our juror is Dana Worthington. Dana leads Dana Worthington and Associates, a consulting firm shaping standout experiences across themed entertainment, immersive attractions, and hospitality. With over 30 years in the industry, she has guided landmark projects from concept to completion, ranging from Disney's Animal Kingdom and the Fast Pass rollout to Microsoft retail stores, Baha Mar Resort, Shanghai Disneyland, and Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Dana is truly an industry legend and leader, and we appreciate her efforts this year in jurying our awards. This year, in entertainment design, the Bronze Juror Award goes to the Genesis Set Design team. Tia, Kylie, Nick, Larkin, Luz, Liv, please come up. Truly amazing work. Genesis is a giant project with many, many students, and we will certainly list the full list of credits on the website later this evening. The Silver Jurors Award goes to Jetta Gertz for Land of Aldera. Jetta cannot be with us today. Jetta is with her family at a wedding, and so that took priority. So thank you, Jetta. Congratulations, and we miss you here. And finally, our Gold Jurors Award goes to the Dollyverse team. Ray Smith, Ice Tarazi, Emma Brisbane, and Kaylee Hilton. Please come down.
Congrats, you guys. Okay, so did you know that this next major had one of their recent grads receive a Fulbright Award to document Afro-Caribbean culture in Trinidad and Tobago?
We'd like to introduce Photography and Imaging Program Coordinator, Selena Roman.
Woo!
Hi, everyone. Okay. Thank you, Alex and Davis. And Alex is a treat to have in my location photo class. So this year's photography juror was Catherine Pill, who joined the Museum of Fine Arts St. Petersburg as the first curator to focus on modern and contemporary art. Pill previously held the position of assistant curator at the Kemper Museum of Contemporary Art in Kansas City, Missouri. She is a founding member of the feminist art collective Kunsthaus in Tampa, Florida, and earned a dual MA in art history and arts administration from the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. All right, I am honored to award tonight's bronze juror for photography to Cecilia Marty for Karen and Ron. So next up is our Silver Jurors Award to Casey Jensen for Sweet as Strawberries. I'll meet you down there. All right, and finally, the Gold Jurors Award goes to Savannah Carroll for her artwork, Untitled.
Thank you, Selena.
All right, for our next fun fact, out of tonight's award winners from this major, we'll be heading to Cape Canaveral tomorrow morning to receive a District Addy Award. Let's give it up for the head of our graphic design program, Jeff Bleeds.
Here's another fun fact. We're currently resetting the system, so it's going to take just a couple of minutes. No jokes. Thank you, Alex and Davis. Think big, work hard, never settle is the motto of on the website of this year's Best of Ringling Juror for Graphic Design. George Lamora is a distinguished graduate of the Ringling Graphic Design program, and for over 20 years he's been creating powerful brand experiences with a strict sense of craftsmanship and relentless attention to detail. He gave a great presentation to our students this afternoon where he shared his short list of honorable mentions. From his studio in Denver, Colorado, he has created award-winning work for a wide range of clients, including Coors, Puma, the Los Angeles Kings, Instagram, Einstein Brothers Bagels, Caribou Coffee, among others. These were his selections from 114 project entries this year, starting with the Bronze Jurors Award, which goes to Camila Ayala for Yasuni Chocolate. Silver Jurors Award goes to Ivy Jenkins for Jawami and Warby Parker. Crossover. Before she heads off to Cape Canaveral tomorrow morning, the Gold Jurors Award goes to Bella Race. Between Us, Loneliness Data Visualization.
Awesome. Did you know that across Disney, DreamWorks, Sony, and Pixar, more than 100 alumni from this next major are contributing to the latest sequels in the Toy Story, Shrek, Frozen, and Spider-Verse franchises?
Hey. And now we'd like to introduce the interim head of computer animation, Paul Downs.
Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna try not to pop my P's and B's. Michael Yates is a Ringling College alum who joined Pixar Studios in 2015 as a story artist. He contributed to the Cars franchise, the Academy Award-winning films Toy Story 4 and Soul, and is now part of the studio's senior creative leadership. He recently co-created Pixar's Emmy Award-winning series Win or Lose with Carrie Hobson, and served as writer, director, and executive producer. Yates was also the co-author and illustrator of the acclaimed graphic novel Urban Legends. I wrote it with him. Prior to Pixar, he interned at Walt Disney Animation Studios and later worked at Cartoon Network and DreamWorks Animation. So now for the awards. The Bronze Jurors Award goes to Maya Merman for Struggle Bug. The Silver Jurors Award goes to Min-So Kwon for Between Seasons. And the Gold Jurors Award goes to the team of Olivia Lin and Mu Ling Tsai for Land of No Man.
Amazing work, wow. The incredible Genesis Fashion Show was born out of the Next Major in 2020 and continues to grow each year. This year's show had a grand total of 152 members, and we cannot wait for next year.
It is now our pleasure to introduce Business of Art and Design Department Head, Kathleen Sobel.
Thank you, Alex and Davis. Our juror this year was Business of Art and Design alum Emily Fritz. Emily is a marketing director with extensive experience crafting global film and television campaigns in the entertainment industry. She's worked across every major studio as a strategic and creative partner with clients like Pixar, Disney, Warner Brothers, A24, Nickelodeon. It goes on and on. You get the picture. And this past month, Emily spent hours reviewing dozens of nominated projects. These are her selections. The Bronze Juror Award goes to Lily Jones for Dovetail Studio. The Silver Jurors Award goes to the team of Amanda Godinez and Martina Belange for the Waffle Bar Company. And finally, The Gold Jurors Award goes to the team leads for the Roots and Resilience exhibition, Lily Jones, Angelina Vargas, Juanes de Villa, Lynn Inshakala, Luca, who is unfortunately studying abroad in Paris, and Zeta Bengachia. Gotta shuffle this around.
Amazing. Great job, Lily. You got 2.
Thank you, Kathleen. Alex, did you know that Game Art is now an International Game Developers Association affiliate?
Wow.
And in the VR major, over 400 students got to experience student-built VR haunted houses at the Tales of Ringling.
And now we'd like to introduce the department head for both game art and visual reality development, Marty Murphy.
Ain't those so nice? Thanks, Alex and Davis. I appreciate it. All right. So you guys are doing a great job. I'm not sure if you heard that enough, but you're doing a great job. How about a round of applause for these two? All right. So I'm super excited about our juror for game art. Our juror was Ben Sprout, an art director at Guerrilla Games. If you haven't checked out Ben Sprout's artwork on ArtStation, do it. He works at a first-party studio backed by Sony Interactive Entertainment, known for delivering some of the most cutting-edge visual experiences in the industry. Major bucks. At a 2003 Ringling graduate. Here, you hear that? A Ringling grad, doing well. Ben began his career over 20 years ago at Retro Studios and worked as a world artist at Metro Prime. He's since become a leader in environment art and world building, with expertise in architecture, composition, visual storytelling for interactive worlds. At Guerrilla Games, Ben has shaped the visual identity of Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, creating culturally grounded environments that enhance both gameplay and narrative. The Horizon franchise, if you don't know, ranks as one of PlayStation's most successful new first-party IPs. All right. And these are his selections, and I hope you read his justification and rationales on the website. So for the Bronze Jurors Award, it goes to Chris Mouron and Terrence Son for A Primordial Paradox. All right, those were the easiest words I'm going to have to say. Here comes up next our Silver Award. Our Silver Juror Award goes to Azur Heck for Ashitaronia. It was close. It was close. Azurontia. Come up here, Azur. Can you tell the audience how to properly say your name, properly say it, the name of your project? How do you say that word for it?
Akarancha?
Asherancha. That was the best way. All right. Congratulations. All right. And for and for our juror selection for gold, we have Twinkle by Annie and Yuki Zhang. All right. And now we're going to move right into the awards for virtual reality development. Our juror this year was Vlad Ryshov, a senior gameplay programmer who's been in the game industry for a long time and has experience working on AAA games, indie games, location-based entertainment, as well as arts installation. He worked on the game Minecraft Legend during his time at Blackbird Interactive, and for 3 consecutive years, he was on the SIGGRAPH committee to nominate the best narrative in VR, where he worked with our current senior class 2 years ago. His latest achievement is in engineering and designing a location-based VR experience at Sandbox VR called Stranger Things. And we're taking 25 of our students to go check it out tomorrow. So for the Bronze Juror Award, it goes to Natasha Patel's Baddington Manor. Check it out on Steam tonight. I found you. Hey, congratulations. Thank you. All right, we're going to smile for the camera. All right, let you go through here. All right. And for our Silver Award, it goes to Eli McBride for Trained Observer. And for our Gold Juror Award, it goes to Yusun He Linda for Echoes Within. Trip.
Thank you, Marty. That was a double whammy. Thank you so much. This year, our next major will publish its 8th edition of Shift, a student-led literary journal that receives submissions from Australia to Zimbabwe and everywhere in between. Awesome.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And now we'd like to introduce creative writing faculty, Glenn Shadell.
Thank you so much, and hi. This year's creative writing juror was Jason Cannon, a storyteller and story coach. His clients range from playwrights and authors, to business leaders and chiefs of staff, to TED Talkers and Green Berets. He has an MFA in directing, an MA in drama, and over 25 years' experience in professional theater. Jason has more than 100 credits as an actor, more than 120 credits as a director, and his 9th produced play as a playwright is Clowns Like Me, which opened off-Broadway in the summer of 2024. He's published multiple books through his independent imprint Ibis Books, and has also published memoirs, plays, poetry, and fiction by 20 other authors. Jason was a guest at Ringling's Visiting Writers Forum in the August of 2024. And the Bronze Jurors Award goes to Tanea Williams for The Early Morning Feast. This way, I think. The Silver Jurors Award goes to Julian Amadeo for Swedish Fish and Cigarettes. Good job, Julian. And the Gold Jurors Award goes to Savannah Worthington for Varus. Thank you.
Did you know that illustration is one of the original programs at Ringling College and started in 1941?
Yes, I did know that.
It's our pleasure to introduce the illustration department head, Christina Hess.
Well, thank you, everybody. So our juror was Greg Manchez, an award-winning American illustrator and painter known for his dramatic narrative imagery and expressive painterly style. Over a decades-long career, he has created work for major publications such as National Geographic, Time, The Atlantic Monthly, and the Smithsonian, along with advertising, film projects, and more than 60 book covers for Louis L'Amour. Renowned for his figure work, he has also designed U.S. post stamps, and in 2017 he wrote and illustrated Above the Timberline, a novel featuring 124 oil paintings. Manchez is a frequent exhibitor at the Society of Illustrators, who we, by the way, got 47 winners into this year, just saying, and was inducted into its Hall of Fame in 2024. His collaborative process with NASA astronauts accumulated in the refined and symbolic Artemis II mission patch. So, and here it goes. Bronze Jurors Award goes to Zachary Pennington from the Voyagers. The Silver Award goes to Trinidad Monteguaro Jackson for the oval portrait. Oh, they're so great. All right. The Jurors Award, Gold Jurors Award, goes to Amelia Feldman for The Leap. And I'm not done yet. All right, we have one more. The Countess Maria Zicci Scholarship Award goes to Emily Vickers for The Self-Portrait.
Incredible, amazing, incredible, amazing. I can't, I love this school.
Our next major is closely connected with our incredible Sarasota Art Museum, which provides internships, teaching opportunities, and academic support. Make sure you go out and support our museum and the fine arts community. Remember, it's free for students, faculty, and staff.
And now we'd like to introduce the Department Head of Fine Arts and Visual Studies, Joe Fink.
Thank you, Alex and Davis. Our fine arts juror was Natalie Lerner, who lives and works in Brooklyn, New York. She received her BFA from Ringling College back in 2014. She participated in the ACAD New York Independent Studio Program while here. She was a resident at the Orion Arts Residency in 2023. She's exhibited in the USA and abroad, including in Germany and Australia. She's currently represented by 839 Gallery in Los Angeles. Our Bronze Jurors Award goes to Romina Bonomi for Days Found Guilty, By Whom and Why, A Guilt Graph. Yeah. Our Silver Jurors Award goes to Jaden Sullivan for I Want Things to Be Beautiful. Congratulations, Jaden. job. And our Gold Jurors Award goes to Ariella H. Melendez for Threshold. And now for our Visual Studies Awards. Our juror was David Hooley, a futurist, thinker, and speaker. David spent more than 20 years in media and entertainment. In the last 14 years, he's delivered 1,200 keynotes and presentations on 6 continents and 16 countries. He has 13 books published, starting with his influential first book, The Shift Age, in 2007. David launched a global nonprofit to create crew consciousness to address global climate crisis, and he was invited to speak. He was invited to speak at NASA, the EPA, the National Renewable Energy Laboratory. In addition, he gave presentations and led discussions at Burning Man in 2012 and 13. Before I move on to the awards, I'd like to give a special shout out to our beloved Visual Studies coordinator, Claudia Cumby-Jones. Yes. I love Claudia. Claudia's retiring after more than 30 years at Ringling, and we're so grateful for all her care and leadership over the years. Unfortunately, she's not here. She's in Alabama, enjoying her almost soon retirement, which she's definitely earned. So the Bronze Juror Award for Visual Studies goes to Lily Bean for Imprisoned. The Silver Jurors Award goes to Suker Fang for Sugar. Congratulations. Aha. And finally, the Gold Jurors Award goes to Logan Powers for Eden's Day Out. Congratulations to all.
Excuse me. And for our final fun fact of the night, in 3 of the last 5 years, Ringling motion designers have been awarded the Rookie of the Year, an honor given to the best motion design students in the world.
That means, last but certainly not least, it's our pleasure to introduce the head of the Department of Motion Design, Ed Cheatham.
Thank you, Alex and Davis. The motion design juror was Joyce N. Ho, a Hong Kong-born Australian creative director, designer, and abstract artist based in Brooklyn, New York. An Emmy Award-winning designer, she leads projects across a variety of industries, including film, TV, branding, and campaigns. Specializing in animation and graphic design, Joyce is an abstract artist who explores procedural and generative process in her personal practice. She is also a creative director at the world's largest motion design studio, Buck, in New York. So the Bronze Juror Award goes to Giovanni Weissman for his TEDx teaser. The Silver Jurors Award goes to Hayden Kintz for Seiko Sport. And finally, the Gold Jurors Award goes to Lucia Alonso Eris and Brianna Haggerty for their Future Proof 26 opening titles.
Thank you. This has been a great year with such amazing work. I can't believe it's almost over. And now, it's our pleasure to welcome Dr. Thompson back to the stage to present this year's President Awards.
Well, I'm back. All right. You having a great night so far? Enjoying it? Yeah. Let's hear some energy. Ah, man, this is really, yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Wow, that was some incredible work, hasn't it been? And such tough decisions for all our faculty and the jurors. How about another big round of applause for all our award winners thus far? Well, I can't believe I'm up here for the last time to present my final President's Awards. Yeah. So it's with mixed emotion that I'm doing this now, because the Best of Ringling is truly one of my very, very favorite events. In fact, Tiffany Holmes just asked me, which event is the favorite? And I said, Best of Ringling is by far my favorite. And I'm so honored to be able to make these selections for the President's Award. But every year, the decisions keep getting more and more and more difficult. More and more difficult but this award also carries with it a top financial prize, along with the prestige of being recognized as the absolute best of the best. Indeed, because of the quality of the work and Best of Ringling overall, it's nearly impossible to choose. But every year, choose I must. So let's get on with the winners, okay? The President's Award for Business of Art and Design goes to the Genesis team. Lynn Ganika, Amanda Goodness, Timo Kaseri, and Tia Kasim. Congratulations. Computer Animation Award goes to Min So Kwan for Between Seasons. Creative Writing goes to Julian Amadeo for Swedish Fish and Cigarettes. Congratulations, Julian. And next is Entertainment Design, and that goes to Juan Bonillo. Ruiz for Seville, A Journey Through Time. Hey, Juan. And film, for those of you watching the alphabet, film goes to the team who produced Heartstrings. Nadio Grasso, Ella Satterfield, Kennedy Ruth, Kaylin Carey, Sophia Perry, Riley Moore, and Jackson Lapsey. Fine Arts goes to Keithlin Setter Alves for Clogged. Trying to get everybody or get everyone set. Okay, great. So, in game art, we had a tie. I couldn't choose. So, the first award goes to Brian Kim and Josh Tang for Kodama. And the second award goes to Eva Demirs for Threshold. That's the advantage of being president. I can break rules. Graphic design goes to Brian Ramez for Hometown Restaurant. Illustration goes to Ray Rendon for Ravenous. Here we are. Motion design goes to Quape Young Chang and Lucia Alonso Herreras for the Pink 11 Conference. Photography and imaging goes to Talia Gomez for Embrace Me. She is not here. She is currently studying at the New York International Center for Photography. So a big shout out to her on live stream. Okay, hey, hello. So next is virtual reality development. Goes to the team of Aliana Smith, Uji Tong, and Vida Villanova, and Nick Whittle for Arena 51. And finally, visual studies goes to Dylan Bergerson for The Tortoise and a Caterpillar. So let's give another big round of applause to all the President's Award winners. Seeing all these winners, seeing all this artwork, it's just so incredible. I want to close by congratulating each and every one of you, and not only those who won, but all of those who submitted for the Best of Ringling. That really speaks so well here, I think, for the college. Because you are the ones who make the Ringling College incredible and a special place that it is. So thank you so much for being a part of this institution and watching it grow and thrive, and it's really great because of the work of our students. So I'm going to hand it back over to Alex and Davis to close us out. Okay, guys, thank you.
Let's give it up for Mr. Thompson.
We're gonna miss you so much. Could we have the binder real quick? Thanks.
That's the problem as presidents. I'm used to
It's
having
okay,
a
we can do this
binder
all
and
together,
taking
holding
it. Yeah.
hands.
Oh, you want the last part of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, Larry.
Okay, so.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson.
Thank you.
And thanks to all of our amazing families, friends, and supporters watching from home.
And thanks to all of you for being an amazing crowd tonight. Can I get a round of applause for you guys? You can view all of the award-winning work online at bestofringling.com. Now, that concludes our Best of Ringling event, but the night is not over.
Please feel free to stay seated and enjoy a special screening of the Computer Animation Best of Ringling award-winning films. This will begin in just a few minutes.
So for now, we're signing off on the live stream. Say goodbye to the live stream. Bye, live stream. And we're congratulations again to all of our amazing winners. Thank you and good night. I can take the binder now.